Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Al, he'll look to throw it. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They'll go play action. Howell. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Option left. Howell's going to run with it. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Hubbard will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Hubbard. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Hubbard. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 117 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And not much running room. Down in the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 9. Now here's Young. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at Washington's 21. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They're trying to find Chark, but he's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down, Howell to throw. That one downfield for Dotson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Following the interception, Young. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina! Hayden Hurst, 72 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. On first down, Howell. Going right back to Dotson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Howell. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 40-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Hal to the air on 1st and 10. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Hal. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, play.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Smash, red. Drill green. Slide 2. Ready?
Young. Flushed out right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina! Tommy Tremble, 70 yards. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it. Because to me, it was stacked up for a run situation. Strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air. And what a result. Big-time play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And Hal will throw it. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hal down to throw it. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Washington.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings
Throwing here, Howell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panthers side. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Howell going to go for it. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. Dante Jackson picks it.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Young back near the goal line. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 46-yard line. Ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Howell.
At the 37-yard line.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Meanwhile, Young's throw taken in by Chark. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Ready, fight, white. Black shot. Blaster, stick.
Final play of the half, Young. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, That'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First and 10, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's got it to about the 40. And they're going to speed things up here. Second down, Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. Now Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's first and 5. They'll throw again. Young. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. The Young's going to throw for this. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible.
And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
Robinson with another carry. Fighting through. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
And the Commanders' first down.
19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 70 Lion.
Robinson on a give right side. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Robinson up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
They'll go play action. Howell. And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks.
Ready?
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. There he goes, right side. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers had 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Eddie Piñeiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
2nd down, Howell back to pass. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Come on, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Now look out to the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba